In this video, you're going to see me fight insane diversity as well as see the mental chess match behind high-level Madden. Alright, this is my second game of Gauntlet, and again, we're in the Browns offensive playbook, and again, we're in the bunch X nasty. And again, I usually do not run bunch X nasty. Again, in case you didn't watch my previous video, again, I'm mainly a doubles player. I've ran doubles majority of the year. But again, it's at that time of the year where I'm looking to learn new formations. So again, you're gonna see like a new spin on how to run bunch X nasty, as well as some other meta stuff as well. Again, here, anytime I see somebody in like mid blitz, everyone like stacked on the line, they come down their safety. It's obvious they're sending everybody. So I'm gonna go 2 streaks. And again, most people, especially in head-to-head, they're not gonna be able to stop that small pass lead versus man-to-man. And again, in case, you can put on small pass lead in your settings. So just change your pass lead increase to small instead of none. And that'll help you throw those versus man coverage. And again, let me know in the comments, again, if you want a breakdown of how to specifically throw that versus man coverage. So on defense here, again, we're going up versus trip, tight end, flex. And actually kind of what like inspired me. So again, I'm trying not to run dollar on defense. Dollar is probably my favorite defense. It's just the defense I run the most. But I do like mug. Again, it's just kind of annoying when someone starts flipping and audibling around. I actually started running like the mid blitz version of straight up man because I was actually running a little bit of trips myself. And I realized, it wasn't like the easiest thing ever, to beat man coverage. And especially like if you're playing like head to head, a lot of people, they're not going to have the small pass lead on too. So again, I was going to start off in mid blitz and see how we did versus it. So that can be the advantage of running like a lot of new, formations offensively and defensively, is like you kind of get an idea as well of like what is good and what isn't good versus it. So I was like, man, it wasn't the easiest thing, especially if I wasn't trying to small pass lead, because there's not a lot of sharp cutting routes in trips. You really got to watch out for the tight end corner. And I guess specifically in trips, head and flex, the post, but that could have been a pick right there early on the first play. Again, here he just goes to some bullshit. Anytime I see like deuce close, like I'm just kind of assuming someone's gonna run, so I just try to blitz everybody. So again, here now he actually goes to like a normal formation. So here, again, YSL is not the best play in the game this year, but again, we do have to take note of that. So right here, we saw in the last play, so fourth, and this is a big down in the game. So I saw he went tight end corner, like fade, and he went flat route right here. So again, I think I hard flatted and manned up this guy, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. So again, we saw what he did last time. And like, this is why like, I would really like, he did a good job of like clicking on and going for an ag. I think he should have even done it sooner, like click on and ag this pass and came back to the ball. But like, I would love like my defender to like just like reach out or do something, like just react to the pass. I guess I really should have clicked on and tried to swat it, but I kind of just like expected him to. He just threw it so fast, and I expected him to react a little bit. And I had like the backside to worry about. So you see me here, I'm coming down and playing that deep in on the backside. But I would have liked my guy to get a hand out, but I thought that was pretty good defense though. So if he goes to that play again, I'm going to go to that same adjustment. So here he's back in the normal, and again, this is what pissed me off. So I'm like in a cover 2 shell, and like my safety's just like, it's just down on the line. It's just, again here, we're playing to stop like the YSL play. And again, we're going to keep manning up that tight end route. And again, this guy just kept taking hits with the quarterback and like rolling out. So I'm probably going to have to put a contain on the field anytime someone's rolling out a lot. Not that the contain is like amazing, but it makes it a little bit more difficult to roll out. So you see here, again, I'm going to go to like a more spread set, like contain D on the right of screen. And like, he actually had this like little running back route open for a little bit. But I think like he was trying to run, like you can kind of tell like in his mind, like, okay, I want to roll outside the pocket. And then he was like, oh shit. And then he was stuck. You saw him trying to run a little bit. So you saw me like going to, the 4D line set, like spreading and containing helped a little bit. So he missed his read because he was just trying to roll outside the pocket. So again, you saw me here switching nickel wide, hoping it would be a little bit easier to contain the quarterback. And this is a really good play by him. Again, what you got to do in second and longs is try to get half back, and he did a good job of like throwing the drag there. So he played that situation right offensively. And here again, I'm just looking to like contain the quarterback. And honestly, like I gotta put like a hook zone right here, or like honestly, I gotta put somebody on the tight end too, because he can just snap throw he could just snap throw like the little corner route like right here. So. Again, I gotta put like a little hook or like man up over there. And again, I was not expecting him to run this on the short side. Again, I could have potentially like clicked on and like hit stick here. I think I did. I tried to get the hit stick, but didn't go play. But like I said, that's not gonna last. I really have to put like a hook zone over there. And again, this like Bro, this is what I don't like about it. Like, I feel like there should be pressure by now. Like, I'm sending 4 people, and like, there's nobody got them. Maybe I accidentally contained both sides. That might have been what happened, but there's just no pass rush there at all. Again, he was able to break the tackle and score, and he celebrated, and we'll keep note of that. So again, here, it looks like it's cover 1. Potentially could be cover 3, but... And again, he gets like the love of God here on this play. Like, again, like I'm gonna have to fight a little bit of diversity in this game. You know, I want to give a shout out to Madden Champion Stiff, man. Anytime something happens like this, I always think to myself like, what would Madden Champion Stiff do in this situation? Because if you don't remember in Madden 16, Stiff got on the post-game interview and he said he's just a small-town kid from Chicago. He's been fighting diversity his whole life. This ain't nothing new to me. When he went down in a championship game. So I always think of a small-town kid from Chicago like Stiff, who's been fighting diversity his whole life, could get through it. I always think when something like this happens to me, I can get through it myself. So I wasn't really tripping too much about it. So here, I got on defense, and I was like pressing a little bit. You know, I was like, I told myself, okay, I was just going to run mug and stuff like that. But again, Dollar's probably my best defense. So I was like, all right, let me actually go to Dollar. And like, he just got pretty lucky. So again, I might have to bring out the big guns in Dollar here, you know. Again, you see me, I'm going to contain this side every time now. This guy's just trying to roll out. So I'm going to be containing that side every single time. And again, 4th and 3 here. Again, I got to watch like the tight end corner, the running back corner. So I actually man this side up. And like, dude, really thinking about this back, like all I had to do was put my vert hook in a slot in like a hook zone, really. That's really all I had to do. I guess what I was worried about though is like if I put a vert hook here, like if I just put this guy in a vert hook, potentially what I could have done too is like vert hooked my slot corner here, and then put this guy in a purple and put this guy in a hard flat. I think that would have been a little bit better. It's easy to say that now, but like I also just kind of I didn't like nobody puts their running backs on corner routes, so I thought like maybe the man up would guard the running back corner route. I don't know why I thought that, but now thinking back on it, like I probably could have gone like vert hook right here, curl flat right here from the strong safety, and then a hard flat from my outside corner, because that, you know, curl flat from the safety would have guarded the tight end corner. The vert hook here, it guards like the combination of the running back corner and, you know, this corner out right here, and the hard flat in case he just puts his running back on the flat. So that's what I probably should have done. Again, I was just thinking like this guy would like, I don't know why I thought I would guard that, but again, I just never play versus that route. But also this guy fucking like he dropped it and they gave him the catch on that, so you know, I was like flipping out because like he already got a lot of love this game. So I'm like, dude, like there's no way we can't get that right there, bro. So I was like, bro, that's fucking crazy. So it's like whatever. It's like I don't think he's like the best player, so I still thought I was in a really good shot to win. But it's just like, come on, bro. Like let's be real, man. And again, this guy loves like. This was just a good play. I mean, he just hit me with a zig here. I was able to score. I really should have put hard flats there. That's on me. Again, here I'm trying to run mid blitz and like. I don't know. You really can't. I had my guy on the wrong side of the field. Just he goes up 7. So like I said, I don't think you can stop the small pass lead. I mean, that's closer than I wanted to, but again, we passed out that inside with a small pass lead. And again, it looks like he's just gonna run cover 1. And like, dude, even like small things like that, he got like his DN to just running free. Well, like I said, I still feel like I'm in a good spot. Like I have people wide open. I'm doing the right things. It's like you gotta know like when you're getting like a little unlucky and like when to actually like. Yeah, there's nothing to like actually panic about. Like I feel like this isn't like gonna keep up for him. Again, even right there, like dude, my ability lit up like specifically for that specific route. The ability to catch that increased, and it lit up, and I dropped the pass. I'm like, dude, this is just. I think I was just like laughing at this point in the game, you know. Again, here I'm putting 2 streaks again. It's just because he's just doing like a lot of man across the board, and again, usually can pass those out. Again, you see me hit the corner right here. And he finally goes to a cover 3. He gets a super shed, man. Then I don't know what it is, man. When someone just comes over and just runs stock cover 3, man, they get the best sheds ever, bro. Like I had no shot to throw that corner out right there. I mean, it looks like he's going to 4-3, even 6-1. He's on the safety. I thought he was going to be sending a man blitz, and like I said, dude, his team just like went off this drive. Like they just like his DTs went crazy on this drive, absolutely crazy. Like I said, made some really big plays for him here. And I'm really not a big fan. Like this little like crossing route or this little corner route is like so overrated. It's like it's so shallow. It gets bumped. I guess every route gets bumped, but it's like there's just not that much space between that and the curl flat. So the curl flat kind of plays in between both of them. I'm really just not a big fan of that corner route. And like I said, later on in the upcoming videos, again, you kind of see the route combo that I do instead on the play, because I still really like the running back route, but the slot corner route is really not that good. So again, right here, I'm doing like a prayer. You can you have time to do this maybe like once in a game. Like I just passed this down. So let's make sure it was key to passing this down and go for the possession catch, or else I would have got the knockout here. I got a good animation. But yeah, I mean, he got me to a fourth. I mean, honestly, I just feel like he got somebody running in free, and then his DTs just went absolutely nuts a couple plays in a row. So again, right here, again, you got to factor in the situation. So minute 15 left. I mean, I don't think he's the best offense player, but I am going to clock out the rest of this game. Again, really my goal is I didn't think, so like I said, I didn't think he was the best offensive player. I didn't think he could move really fast. So again, I don't want to like take too much time. Like I want to leave him I want to score like 20-25 seconds, right? I'm not like, man, this guy's really good on offense. I got to like get it down to 10 seconds. It's like, okay, let me leave him 20-25 seconds to where he feels like, okay, I have enough time to get 3. But in reality, like I'm just setting him up to like kind of throw a pick or something like that. So like I'm getting to the point here where it's like, if I get this under 30 seconds, I'm good. Like I don't feel like I have to get it to 10 or 5 seconds or anything like that. Right here, I'm thinking to myself, like just snap, and if I have an opportunity, I'm gonna run in the end zone. So to me, this is like a good time. If I score right here, I'll score. Like I said, I'm not gonna fall down right here. I didn't think he was the best offensive player. I'm gonna kick it to the 1, and I think I can get a stop here.
My name is Mark Detling. I'm 55 years old. Before the Madden Academy, I was just another player winning games at the rookie level in MUT and was barely competing with my buddies in franchise leagues. I was one of the first Madden Academy students. Since then, I ranked 209th in the Last Chance qualifier. Mono has developed systems and processes that if you take the time to use will dramatically improve your game. This community will become your lifelong friends, peers, and coaches. All you need to do is put in the work.
So here this dude comes out in Hail Mary, and like at this point, like I think he's just like trolling, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's running Hail Mary right here. And this is like, again, it's like an insane pass to throw. Like, I had to click on it and like play the cross. Or like, dude, I'm like literally like right, like, why would you throw that, bro? Like I'm literally like, it's just whatever, bro. I don't know. But and like I said, I'm not tripping out. I really think this guy's gonna start throwing picks. And like you said, like these are, he's gonna, you can tell he's gonna throw some risky passes. And right here, again, I bait him. I know I have a curl flat. I come down, bait the flat really quick, get back to the corner route, and again, I get a flag. It's just like, dude, what is going on in this game? Like, but like, you're just gonna know like when that's happening too. Like, they're gonna throw a pick eventually, bro. So. And here again, I've been contained this whole time. And thank God something happened where the DT just ran in free. It's like, it's about fucking time. Like, Jesus. So right here, in this, when you're in second and long versus trips, again, he has 1 timeout. So usually what people do here is they just like to snap throw a seam, kind of like what I did. So I'm going to man up both 7 and 11 here, so he can't just snap throw anything. And again, obviously I have the seam play here to go the corner route. And like I said, he just snap throws a seam. We had the route double team. And like I said, we left him just enough time to make a mistake. And we're going to get a field goal here with 2 seconds left. Again, we called this play. We left him enough time to make a mistake. So we're going to go up in the half, up 3. And right here, okay, he hits us with the double drags. And like I said, at the snap here defensively, I'm always kind of looking at, especially if it's like a random formation, something I don't usually play, I'm looking at one of the 2 interior receivers, like 89 and 22. That's going to tell you like the bulk of the play. Like I said, you don't, with your switch stick, you don't want to, I generally don't look at like an outside receiver here, because if this guy runs a streak, it's like, okay, the play could be anything, right? Whereas like, okay, if I see like the tight end running a drag right here, it's like, okay, it's going to be drag and maybe some sort of like pulse over the top. Like I can kind of diagnose the play a lot faster. So I'm looking at 89, 22, trying to diagnose the play. So I see 2 drags, so I'm like, okay, once I see the 2 drags, like boom, I know like my hard flats are guarding this space and this space right here. So I have to run in with my slot corner and kind of play this window right here to play this little drag. And like I said, this guy's just throwing right at me, and I think I jumped out of my chair at this point. It's like, dude, it's like, dude, please, for the love, like just pick it off, bro. Just pick it off. And here, he hits me quickly with the flag here out of purple. This is a good play by him, just rack it. So we get this guy to another big 4th and 3, and again, he has 3 4th down conversions so far. And like I said, I think I learned from like the previous play. So I had a hook curl over here. So right here, I was just thinking, okay, I'm just gonna switch stick to that side, right? Like everything happens on the right. Like it's either going to the tight end or the running back, right? So I'm like, okay, I remember from last time. Okay, let me hook curl over there, and like I'm gonna switch stick onto this hook curl. and just go and play that shit myself, because I wasn't like really confident in, like, you know, the vert hook here. Like, I didn't want to rely on the vert hook to play it. I'm like, okay, let me just go play it myself. I have the hard fight here because if you remember, he likes to use running back flat sometimes, and then obviously I'm manning this guy up for like the tight end corner. So again here, I'm probably gonna switch it right here. I was trying to get to this guy, and again I see the tight end corner fried my guy, and I was able to switch it onto Burris. So I was really watching the tight end pre-snap just to see what was going, trying to diagnose the play. So once I saw like flat and tight end corner, I knew like shit, that corner route's gonna get over my hard flat. So that's why I switched stick onto the right slot right here. So a lot of switch sticking is just kind of understanding which of the spaces pre-snap your defenders are guarding, and then kind of like repositioning them mid-play into those like spaces based on like what you read initially at the snap. So again, I read initially the corner, and I knew like the corner, I didn't have a defender dedicated to this space. So I just switched stick to this guy right here and was able to play it. What's crazy is this is probably a completion early in the year. If I don't have a really tall defender here, I probably don't animate at all. So I was actually kind of surprised to animate, but again, it's Burris. He's like, what, 6'3", 6'4". So if I didn't have that tall defender, there's a good chance I did not score on that. And like I said, I usually don't have like the vision on these returns, but I was able to take it back for 6. And of course I'm diving because this guy was getting lucky as hell. Again, we were fighting diversity, so we had to dive in. So I see him come out in like the direct snap form right here. And honestly, man, when you're playing like these runs where, you know, you don't really have a shoot, just start like moving the safeties around the box. Like, it's really just a numbers game, and everyone says that, but like I'll just start moving my safeties around, moving them towards the strong side. You see me move the free safety down and in. Towards like the strong side. You're going to see me moving in my slot corner, moving down my strong safety. And again, we actually got a pretty lucky shed there, but anytime he comes out of that, I'm going to shift my line that way as well. Now, for whatever reason, it just comes on gun spread, like RPOs and shit like that. Or he ran a screen, so I don't know. This guy is in his own world right now. But again, he came out and just came out in 5 wide, ran double crosser right here. And again, we're just putting contains in the field versus Duke because he's just running around with his quarterback. Again, we had this guy in another fourth and long. Honestly, I didn't really like the sending. And this is a crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like, again, I don't really know what he was expecting. If he was trying to bomb me or something like that. But honestly, I didn't really like the defense I played either. But it ended up working out. That was not a good play to put on the field. And here I'm up 10. Really just gonna try to tick clock with me. I'm gonna put on shoot clock, get everything under, just take it down to 1 really. And here, especially like, in these situations, like if someone's gonna give me the flats, like I'm just gonna take it, fall down, try to score, and that'll basically just be about game right here. And again, I saw he was on the safety, and I knew like no one was really dedicated to the running back, so Sam got bumped, easy score right there. So that makes it game 2. Game 2 in Gauntlet, 2-0 so far. And again, if you want to master like the mental chess match in Madden, learn the game within the game, head to the Madden Academy, check out the free course that gets started on that.